Yo, YouTube, it's your boy Lotto, man. Let me hit you with a quick flex. Uh, 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 uh. Yeah, man, I'm looking good and I'm feeling good. Today marks the end of my 1 week experience of all fruit. And now I'm here to give you the results. I can tell you right now, I don't want to go back to even being a cooked, plant-based vegan. I thought that was sweet. I thought that really cleaned me. I thought that had me living on a high. Nah, buddy. Fruits and vegetables have me feeling like a god on earth. Now, first of all, what do I consider a fruitarian? In my own opinion, 70% and above of your diet is all fruit. So for me, I eat fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. That's all I eat. So let's talk about the benefits. I'm gonna go off head. Ain't no writing, ain't no script, all raw. The number one benefit that I realized was the amount of time that I saved. As a fruitarian, I don't have to prep my food. I don't have to cook my food. I barely have to clean my food. Now, this depends on your source. I like to get my foods mainly from the farms, and when I get foods that are not from the farms, I like to shoot for hard foods like avocados and mangoes and bananas, fruits that don't require heavy pesticides or heavy chemicals in order to transport because the skin is hard. So the fruit from within is always protected. That could be with all fruits, but definitely with the fruits I just mentioned from my knowledge. Okay, so the amount of time that I gained back. First of all, my sleep cut down drastically. Before, I used to have to sleep for about 8 to 7 hours, usually 8 to feel my best, and it's been for years. When I went on the fruits, all fruits, minimum vegetables, nuts, and seeds. I still eat them, but very minimum. My most of my diet consists of fruits. No cooked foods, zero cooked food, zero. I'm sleeping for about 6 to 7 hours, and my sleep is not as structured as it used to be. I used to be a robot with my sleep. If I don't sleep at a certain time, I'm washed the next day. If I don't wake up at a certain time, I'm washed the next day. Although it only been a week, every day I'm sleeping at a different time. I don't really look at the clock anymore. I just let my body tell me what to do. And also it depends on how early I get home, how late I get home, how hungry I am. I don't really like to eat too big before sleeping, but when I'm on the fruits and vegetables, it doesn't really matter. But ideally, I prefer to eat about 2 hours before I sleep. And if I'm gonna do anything, it's just gonna be liquid. So I broke my structure of sleeping because it don't really matter when I go to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep like a baby. I don't twist and turn in bed. I immediately fall asleep and I wake up 6 or 7 hours later feeling like a god. So I'm sleeping less, but I'm sleeping better, right? Meal prepping, which I don't have to do. Eating food has become so simple because I'm realizing I can just do mono meals. I can eat the same foods over and over and just have little small things just to mix it up to make sure I'm getting what I need. Right, when I wake up in the morning, I immediately start with juice. Start with juice, clean myself. If I didn't poop last night, I'm not gonna eat until I poop. Especially if I ate 3 times the previous day, I need to poop at least one time in the morning before I put another meal in. Right, and that meal is already ready for me. I just go to the fruit, clean the fruit, peel the fruit, eat the fruit, throw the fruit away. So instead of spending, let's just say, 5 to 30 minutes cooking the food, prepping the food, seasoning the food, all that good old stuff, and then I put it on the plate and then I eat it, maybe another 20 to 30 minutes. So I can spend literally, let's just say, 45 minutes to an hour, maybe even longer, if you're doing the meat and all that and it's not prepared, and you're doing the rice and broccoli and eggs, whatever you're doing, and it's not prepared. This really depends on the eater. I'm a big eater. I'm an athlete, so I don't think of small people. Small people have small meals, so they don't have to worry about all that. But me, before it used to take me about an hour and 30 minutes, about maybe an hour, sometimes less, but about an hour and 30 minutes to cook the food, which is preparate the food, cook the food, and eat the food, let alone eliminating the food from my stomach. All right, so one meal could take about an hour and a half out of my day, and I times that by three. That's almost about 3 to 4 hours on 3 meals. 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours, sometimes even longer, depending on what I'm making and if it was already pre-made. 3 to 4 hours of my life is gone, literally prepping and eating food. And if I was a big meat eater, I would be constipated. I probably won't be sitting on the toilet and just warm. And that's another thing. When I get on the toilet, I sit on the toilet and I get up. Why? Because I'm eating water all day. I'm eating a bunch of fiber. I can't get constipated. It's almost like impossible. I get on the toilet, and my body lets me know immediately when it wants to poop. I get on the toilet, I sit, and I look at my poop every time. It's like mush. It's like water. It's like a liquid. Why? Because I eat a bunch of sugar. I eat a bunch of fruit that's easy to break down. That's another thing. Not only that the fruit is easy to eat, it's easy to prep, because there is no prep. It's already prepped. It's easy to consume. No bloating. And if I get bloating, it's so minimum, because if I sit there and eat 2 avocados with 5 bananas and 1 plantain and then 2 apples, yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of a gut, but the gut be so minimum, I look in the mirror and think I never ate. That's how I even feel. I be feeling so light even though I ate so much. Because the food is designed for my stomach. It goes in, it's immediately broken down, because when it's in my mouth, I don't got to do no crazy chewing. It's immediately broken down and I yield quick energy. So not only that I'm getting food that's easy to eat, that doesn't run away from me, it's easy for me to break down, it's easy for me to get quick energy from it. It makes everything easy for my body, which requires me to sleep less, which yields me more energy, vitality. I feel like, listen, internally, I feel so at peace. No one can interrupt my energy field. Understand? Because I meet people all day. I talk to people all day, because that's the nature of my business. I'm so refined, I'm so calm, I'm so relaxed, I'm so at peace, I'm so happy when customers come in and they all jacked up, and I'm from Baltimore, so people can be a little bit rough. They don't faze me. I look at them with a firm face sometimes, probably so stern that, customers done said this. You are mad stern. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I crack a smile, because I let them know, I'm almost like a robot. I've been doing this for too long. It's just installed in me. But I'm so at peace. You can't disturb me. It don't matter how high or low your energy is. If my energy is here, it's gonna remain here. If my energy is here, it's gonna remain here. And I'm always in control. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm living the way I'm supposed to be living. I'm eating the way I'm supposed to be eating. That's another thing. I literally have 4 to 6 hours between each meal, which to you may sound normal, but to me, that's from the past, that's not very normal, because I was a big eater. I wouldn't call myself a glutton, but I always felt like I had to eat more. With the fruits and vegetables, if I have a medium-sized meal to a large meal, there's some days where I just want to skip a meal, but I don't want to skip a meal because I'm gonna lose weight. Okay, so I guess that's the only con. A lot of us, including myself, will be eating 6 bananas, 7 bananas, 10 bananas in a sitting. For some reason, I still end up losing weight. I just don't know how it happens. I'm an active man, though, so it's understandable. I still feel good, though. I don't feel like I lost any weight, but I get on the scale, I'm like, oh crap, I lost weight. I need to eat more. You understand? Because the fruits and vegetables, they just be making me feel so filled and so satisfied. I'm not thirsty. I'm not hungry. I just like, man, this meal that coming up, I don't even want to eat it. So I would have to do a quick exercise, do a quick push-ups, quick squats, quick isometrics, or shoot a video where I just talk to stimulate some hunger, to make myself sweat, to make myself burn some energy so I can go eat. And this thing, because I don't be hungry. And it shocks me. It shocks me so much how I can go like 6, 7 hours without eating and not even think about it. I mean, I can even go 4 to 6 hours and not even drink no water. Of course, well, not water. Eat or drink fruit juice. Of course, I don't want to do that, but I can do that. You understand? And it shocks me every day when I wake up with so much energy and I sleep less. It shocks me every day when I'm eating less, or at least I feel like I'm eating less, but I feel like I have more energy. I'm getting quick energy. My manhood is functioning. My energy is insane. Like I said before, I thought cooked vegan was cool. Nah, man, fruitarian is the way it is now. Let's get into the cons. I already mentioned the weight. For a lot of people, including myself, weight is a bit of a problem because I feel like I'm force feeding at times. I don't really like the feeling of keep eating and eating when I know that I'm done. Another con is, depending on where you live, getting fresh produce may be a problem. Now, right now, I'm in fall and we're about to head into December. It's about to start snowing and I'm not happy about that. The place where I usually get my apples, they're going to be closing down. Now, luckily, I'm resourceful and I found a place that's going to be wholesaling mangoes. Before I get to the con, I wanted to add one more thing. Fruitarianism is also easy because you realize you can eat the same foods day in and day out and just mix and match, just to make sure you get in what you need. But I literally been eating mangoes, bananas, apples, Brazilian nuts, dates, and what else? And avocados. That's it. But the bulk of the meals are usually always on the plate is either a mango or apple, bananas, and that's it. Everything else is like an extra. Let's just say, oh, I can't forget about avocados. So those main four foods, that's all I'm eating. And the walnuts, the Brazilian nuts, any other extras, the zucchinis, the cucumbers, of course, I'm juicing those. Those are just extras. I just get it in if I feel like I want more hydration or I want to make a smoothie. I just want to add some more food just to flavor the food or just to make sure I'm hitting my caloric needs. That's it. It's so simple. I just eat the same. I can eat 4 mangoes in a sitting. If I'm hungry, grab an apple. If I'm still hungry, grab 4 bananas. I shouldn't still be hungry after that. If I am, wait 30 minutes, drink some juice. I'm good for 4, 6 hours. I'm good. I don't have to think about it. I don't think when I eat. I just eat because it's already there. It's already made for me. Just eat it. Have fun, eat it. So the con, at least for me and others, is that, when it gets cold, you're going to have to start eating from the markets again. You're going to have to clean your fruit a little bit more. But, you're going to have a lot of time. So you might as well just do it. I have so much time. I'm not even complaining about cleaning the fruit. I'd rather clean it for, throw it in the salt, throw it in some baking soda, throw it in whatever you throw it in for 10 minutes, scrub it down real good, make sure you got all that stuff off, rinse it, and then just eat it. You good, bro. So that's one con. The chemicals and the pesticides. If you're not getting it local, straight from a farm. Another con is you may be running to the store a lot. Now, I don't know how the average American, I don't know how often they eat fast food or how often they go to the store, but I go to the store pretty much every day now. That's my fault because I'm not buying my food wholesale or in bulk. A lot of the foods that I eat, I have to run to the store, especially the bananas. I'm going to the store every day just to get a new stock of bananas. Because I noticed, I'm starting to think these stores are scamming with these bananas, but some of these conventional bananas look exactly like the organic bananas. And I usually shoot for the smaller bananas because the bigger bananas look exactly like the conventional bananas. And the way they ripen, they look different and they feel different. And the conventional ones go bad quickly. I realized that. And I avoid those. It's probably no harm, but I just avoid it. I don't like that. So you might be doing frequent runnings to the stores, and it also depends on how much you eat. I eat a lot of food, so I need to keep the food coming and coming and coming. Maybe the cost, it depends on, your financial ability, how close this stuff are, how fresh is it. Because, I don't think about the cost. I feel so good, I don't care what it costs. I'm going to find a way to get it. I feel way too good to go back to the old way of eating. So another con is that, when you're eating with others, if you eat with others, or you got family you live with, or you're a mother or father, this may be a little bit difficult, and people around you are going to really judge you a lot. A whole lot. They're going to think you insane, but that's something you're just going to have to accept. And I'm telling you, the way that I feel, I don't really care what people think. I feel amazing. I don't care what you think. I really don't. I know what I'm doing. I'm not suicidal. I'm not killing myself. I don't feel like I'm deprived. I feel amazing. So besides that, it's all green from here. It's been a 10 out of 10 experience. Matter of fact, I can't wait for the summer to come around because I'm gonna have so many options. Okay, so I'm gonna have my mangoes. I'm probably gonna cut down on the mangoes because those are imported. But I'm gonna have the peaches, the plums, the apples, the pears. I'm gonna have so many fruit. I just can't wait to eat a peach, man. I love peaches, man. Watermelons. Oh my God, man. I just can't wait. And the best thing about buying from the farm is that you're buying directly from a human being. When you go to Aldi, you go to these other stores, even the little farmers markets, you're dealing with employees. So when you pay them, you're not paying them directly. You're paying the big man, and the big man pays them. When I pay the farm, I'm paying them directly. I'm building direct relationships. Sometimes when I go to the farm, they just bless me with a few extra apples. Understand? A few extra pears, a few extra onions, whatever. I'm probably going to be eating a lot of raw onions in the winter. That may sound crazy, but raw onions get me jacked up like a motherfucker. When my girl about to come over, man, I might throw a pepper in my mouth, something quick. So I don't want my mouth stinking, so I throw something quick, and I'm just, you understand? I'm feeling good. That's another thing. I think I already mentioned it, but just in case I missed it, not only that the fruit was easy to eat, it's easy to break down. So now that it's easy to break down, you're going to get quick energy, man. Quick energy, man. It just makes life so wonderful. I'm thinking in my head, there should just be fruit trees everywhere because fruits are forever growing. Them animals are not. You kill an animal, there is no making that animal reproduce itself. You pick from the tree wants you to pick it. It's going to drop on the ground. Somebody's going to take it. Somebody's going to take it. Everybody's eating from this tree. You might as well eat from it too. As soon as you pick it, trust me and believe, there's another fruit coming back. So I just kind of wish that I lived in somewhere where it was hot all year round, or hot long enough to where I can enjoy it when the winter comes. It's just like, all right, cool, I'm just going to chill and I'm going to have to be a little sad for a little bit, and it's going to make me feel better when the summer come around, because it's like, man, I had a little break. But man, I wish I lived somewhere where it's hot so I don't have to overthink going to the store and having to call the manager. I'll be calling, yo, listen, get me to the manager who's going to give me the bulk. Give me the best prices. Listen, I eat mangoes. I walked in there. They thought I was crazy. I told them, look, the employer, I'm like, listen, I respect you. Thank you, my God, but I need to see the manager. He said the manager's busy. I'm like, I didn't say it like that, but like, no, he's not busy. Go get him. He got him. He got him immediately. Dude is not busy. Stop playing with me. Told manager, look, I eat these mangoes all day. I usually come here to get these mangoes. I just need a policy. If something goes wrong, if these this is ripe or they not, if these mangoes are rotten, these mangoes are not ripening, what's the laws? Show me the paper so I know what's going on. Because if these mangoes are hitting the way they've been hitting, you're gonna be seeing me every week coming and getting 2 boxes of mangoes. Because that's all I'm gonna eat. That's how simple. Because the mango got the water, it got the vitamin, it got the minerals, and it got the cows. About 150 each mangoes. 10 mangoes, you already know the math. More than 1,000 calories, all right? I'm not eating 10 mangoes in one sitting. I'm definitely going to be eating maybe 2 to 3, and I'm going to bust it down with the bananas or some majol dates. Oh, my God, majol dates are my babies. Now, one thing about majol dates, I don't know if this is because I worked out vigorously yesterday, but I woke up not feeling on top of the earth. Even though I'm on top of the earth, I felt kind of sick. It went away after my second meal, but I was like, yo, why am I? Even though I'm hitting, I still feel good. Like and that's the best thing. I still feel so good, even though I know something is off. I don't know if because not only that I slept late last night, I went to sleep around 11, which doesn't really matter, but I also worked out vigorously. And I was tired. I wanted to go to sleep, but I had a video that was very, very, very important to me. And for some reason, just the world decided to make the video take very long. It got flagged, and then I had to repost it. So I was tired about an hour ago, and I had to extend my sleep about a whole nother hour. So that might have done me right there. Then I woke up early in the morning. I'm over fruits and vegetables. I woke up early. I couldn't go back to sleep. So I just immediately started my day. So besides that, I'm good. And I'm just really praying and hoping that it's not the Mojo dates. Because I've been eating Ajwa dates and never felt sick. Day one, I get the Mojo dates. For some reason, I'm feeling off. It might not be the dates, though. And I ate 12 dates yesterday. All right. Yeah. I know. It's a lot. But, you eat 10 dates. Listen, 5 dates, Mojo dates, it's like 399 calories. So for me, instead of abusing them, I'm just going to use them as backup. I'm going to wake up early in the morning, 3 dates in the morning, 3 dates at night. If I'm going to eat any more than 6 in a day, 5 to 6 in a day, it's only because I didn't have avocado, I don't have no nuts, I don't have no bananas, or I didn't eat enough, or I just don't feel like eating. I just want something quick and easy and just go to hell. And not go to hell, go to hell, go wherever I need to go. So this video was 20 minutes long. I didn't want to make it this long. So my next challenge, which I don't know when I'm going to start, I'm probably going to start it when I figure out how to ripen these mangoes quicker. Okay? When I figure out my formula for these bananas, because I really hate going to store to find ripe bananas. I don't mind buying it in its green state, but it's like I'm gonna probably eat most of this today, so I need green bananas. So once I figure out the formula, and I figure out, and I hope and pray that it's not the Majol dates that's giving me these feelings, because I clean my dates, and I've been eating dates for months, and they never made me feel this way. So hopefully it's just the exercise on top of pushing a clock, having a phone in my eye. That might have been it, because I was doing crazy studying yesterday. I was feeling good. Matter of fact, I got real emotional last night. And when I say emotional, I just got my energy jacked up because I was mad shooting the video. You understand? Releasing everything because I felt like I've been lied to all my life. Because I feel so good. It's almost like I feel so good. It's almost like I'm not supposed to be living this way. Even though I know I am, it's like, yo, I've been living this way for so long. Everybody else around me is living this way for so long. It's almost like there's just no way this is real. There's no way I can keep this up. That's how I be telling this. There's no way. But there is a way. There has to be a way. Because I feel so good. Why would I go back to the old way? Why? I don't care what nobody thinks.